Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, today we're talking about, we're finishing up Genesis 28 here, really, today. And this is where Jacob is journeying to get to Laban's house, really, where Laban is living. He knows that his mother has a brother named Laban, and that's where he's headed, okay? And remember, he's fleeing from his brother, not Isaac, Isaac was his dad, Esau. So he's fleeing from his brother Esau because Esau had basically said, my father's about to die, and as soon as he dies, you're a dead man, okay? And so Jacob takes off and is running for his life, and he doesn't have anything, okay? And we talked about, it was obvious he didn't have a tent or a place to sleep because he slept on a rock, had a pillow for a rock. When he gets there to where Laban is, you're going to read later on, he doesn't have anything. So when he falls in love with Rachel, he doesn't have a dowry. He's like broke, okay? So he didn't come with all this stuff. But here in the desert, we talked about yesterday, when he gets to the desert, he realizes, wow, God is in this place, because God spoke to him right there, okay? So today I want to talk about how Jacob finally commits to God, okay? He wasn't committed to God before this, okay? He was committed to just doing things on his own, even if it was doing it with deceit, okay? But here, Jacob finally commits to God. And this is taken today from Genesis 28, verses 18 through 22, all right? So follow along with me. It says this: early the next morning, Jacob took the stone he had placed under his head and set it up as a pillar and poured oil on top of it. He called that place Bethel, though the city used to be called Luz. Okay, and Bethel, that went. People remembered that all the way, through the Old Testament. Okay, Bethel was called that. All right. Verse 20, then Jacob made a vow, saying, if God will be with me and will watch over me on this journey I'm taking, and will give me food to eat and clothes to wear, so that I return safely to my father's household, then the Lord will be my God, and this stone that I've set up as a pillar will be God's house. Of all that you give me, I will give you a tenth. This conversation here is really a commitment to God. Some people think, oh, he's trying to bargain with God, saying, if you do this, I'll do this. No, he's come to an experience with God the night before, and when he does this, he's like, God, I'm trusting that you're going to be with me, protect me. You're going to, the clothes that I wear aren't going to wear out, and when I get, you're going to help me on this journey, and even to get back home, eventually. And he says, I will follow you, and I'm even going to give you a tenth of everything I have, okay? So it's a commitment that he's making, all right? He had that experience with God, and now he's making this, and it's a public commitment that he's making here. And there wasn't a crowd of people around, but we have it written here how he made that commitment. And a lot of times today, we will commit to the Lord, and the best thing to do is when we make that commitment, not to keep it to ourselves, but to tell people about it. For me to tell my friends and family and stuff that I've made a commitment to the Lord, okay? And that's what Jacob did here, okay? And one of the ways that we do that is just with baptism. Baptism is a symbol of the commitment you've made to salvation through Jesus, okay? Baptism does not save you, but it's a sign showing that you've committed your life to Jesus, okay? So that concludes today, and that concludes chapter 28 of Genesis. Thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey jumping into Genesis 29. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.